Okay. All right, DJ, hold it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, right about now, we are about to bring up the Mr. Phenomenal, Mr. We Are Sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Charles Okocha. DJ, let's go. DJ. We going all the way tonight.
The parade.
Lagos City.
The bona fide.
Lagos City.
Looking.
1, 2, 3, everybody say. Better cars. What? Better parties, better house, and better girls on me. And I can take you there. Superstar. Say what? Say I am feeling my superstar. Lagos, are y'all ready? Yeah, oh yeah, we celebrating. The problems are no more complicated. Step on the floor when the crowds are shaking. Feels like the times that we up. Hey yo, champagne live. Step into the clubs and the models on me. We're making the raps and we're blazing the traps and we pop up. Hey yo, we don't buy drinks at the bar. They support us cause they know who we are. Brand new clothes with the best of the toes. Girls on my lap like I'm playing a guitar. See I get paid. Lagos tonight. Charles Okocha in the building. Everybody say, better cars. What? Better parties and better girls on me. And I can take you there. If you're ready for the superstar, everybody say, feeling my superstar. Say I am feeling my superstar. Feeling my superstar. Say I am feeling my superstar. Fly, I'm in my airplane mode. Shopping every day, never wear the same clothes. Colors all bright, looking like a Lagos City. I got the champion in the house. The champion, Charles Okocha. Are y'all ready? Yo, I'm about to explode. What? I'm about to explode. Lagos City. If you know this song right here, I want everybody. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Tell me something where I know you do. Follow 2. I hope you're ready. Make some noise.
He is inside the ring searching for redemption, a result that evaded him 3 years ago. It is the pride of Nollywood, Mr. Algorithm, Charles Okocha.
He's also called the Phenomenal. That's what he loves to call himself, and we are ready for his opponent.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, mamas and papas, brothers and sisters tonight, the two-time champion, Chaos in the ring, the #1 Zazu Master. When I say wala, 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 somebody say wala, 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 wala. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready, make some noise for Baltimore!
All you rappers, I moved on to greater things.
I'll see the GP.
Thank you. Alpha.
182.
765.
Report your location.
Sauce on the beats.
AK that I give. Yeah,
Movements.
One even beat me. One like. One tower. One to be Ufa. Come on, you. Just Masikiru, Jelagabo, Nova.
A mega star here in Nigeria, the street pop sensation, the 32-year-old making his fourth trip to the square circle. Portable.
Absolutely, Omar Lalomi right here. But of course, he calls himself, I'm a baboon. I come from the zoo. We don't know what's going to happen tonight, but one thing you can be sure of is he's showing off, you know, that he just had a baby as well, bringing his baby to the side of the ring. Like we said, you do not want to lose in front of your few months old baby, and that's supposed to be a motivation for him. He's done it before. Can he do it a second time against a familiar foe? We will know in the next few rounds.
They usually say lightning does not strike twice, but I believe Portable controls the elements above Lagos, Nigeria.
Fan favorite, you must say. I mean, you can look at the way he's coming in, and you can see that he's not as arrogant as he was when he came out the last time against Katoreve. Seems like he has a business, but he also needs to watch it. I like when he does his footwork, but he sometimes loses his energy because of his high octane energy. But he's looking like he wants to make it count once again this time around.
You don't get this set. Thank you very much, John.
Lagos, this is the moment we've all been. This is our main event of the evening. I have just one question. Lagos, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, we say a big thank you for those of you here in attendance and the millions watching around the world. It is time for us to get ready for 4 rounds of action. This has been tagged Unfinished Business. Chaos in the Ring, powered by Best Nigeria, is brought to you by Dr. Ezekiel Adamu of Balmoral Group Promotions, sponsored by Bet Niger, Amstel Malta, Wakanao, Back of Industry, Optera Capital, Fearless Energy Drink, GIG Logistics, EV Autos, The Zone, GMH Luxury, Wakanao, Team 33 Productions, Nikkei Boxing, Medic Partners, Bravos, and we are ready for action. Ladies and gentlemen, our supervisors ringside are Laguda Babatunde, our timekeeper is Olushola Ajala, our glove master is Salaudin Bashiru, and our ringside doctor is Tajuddin Sule. At ringside, our judges scoring the fight are Constance John Chinagaram, Desmond Chika, Atanda Oluwatosin. And inside the ring, in charge of the action at the bell is Abimbola Balogun as our referee. Ladies and gentlemen, the officials are ready. The fighters are ready. The question now is, are you ready? Introducing first, fighting from the blue corner, he has black trunks with purple trim. From Delta State, he is known as Mr. Algorithm, Charles Igwe Tupac Okocha. And fighting from the red corner, he has blue and white trunks on. He is the street sensation known as the Zazu King, the founder of the Zen Nation. He is the self-acclaimed face of boxing in Nigeria. Make some noise for Habib Batbos, also known as Portable! Our referee, please come to the center of the ring.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Balogun Bimbola. I'm in charge of this bout. Always obey my command. Protect yourself at all times. When I say stop, you stop. When I say break, you break. I wish you best of luck. Touch gloves.
Abimbola Balogun has her work cut out for her in our main event of Chaos in the Ring, the rematch. Unfinished business between the superstar Portable and the pride of Nollywood, Mr. Algorithm, Charles Okocha. 4 3-minute rounds to determine if it is redemption for Charles or a revival for Portable.
There they go again. We talked about it earlier. It's going to be a whole lot of work for the referee here. And I'm not sure whether referee Abimbola will be able to handle this boxes right here.
Abimbola's trying to separate them, but they're not intent on letting go.
There's a whole lot of animosity between both boxers, and they need to stop it. And let's have a proper boxing bout. We know it's a celebrity boxing bout, but they should give us something.
One way to look at it is animosity, but they're hugging, right? So a friendly gesture as they separate and Portable tries to attack. Abimbola Balogun trying to bring instruction and structure to an unstructured environment.
This is going to be chaos, I must say. And you could see from the corner of Portable there, and that was one of Nigeria's prolific boxers, Taiwo Esheko Agbaje.
Oh! Outside trip for Portable. Some grappling from the Zazuze superstar.
What are we watching here? It looks like we're watching mixed martial arts rather than boxing, but
it's all WWE in our main event. 30 seconds left in what's been the weirdest round of 2026.
Not only 2026, I think it's the weirdest round I have seen in my life in boxing. I mean, the bell's gone, they still grappling each other.
It was a beautiful takedown from Portable, excuse me.
Ben,
he secured side control.
Ben, are you kidding me? Are you going into it? Are you going into MMA right now?
Every member of each team is trying to separate them.
What is going on here?
Portable.
This is absolute madness, absolute chaos in the ring.
Portable just left the ring. Portable just left the ring. He's walking out. He is walking out.
Is he not having the fight?
All the way up the ramp.
Is he not having the fight anymore?
Oh my goodness.
I hope he realizes that if he doesn't return to the ring, he stands the risk of forfeiting this fight.
What a weird result. Has all happened in a flash. 2 takedowns, a lot of control time for Portable, but if he does not return to the ring, Charles Okocha will likely win by disqualification.
Yeah, that's going to be win by default. Look at that takedown that you were talking about earlier.
Excellent form. I mean, deeply illegal, but excellent form on the outside trip.
Watch that again. Watch that again. Trips his opponent at the back, and he put in a rabbit punch, and I'm not sure. I think the referee might have decided, and that's the takedown there.
Yeah, that's just vintage judo. That's stepping on the outside, getting over the hip.
If that was MMA, that would have been game over.
Portable might have thought it was mixed martial arts. Seemingly, Charles staying warm inside the ring as we try and get Portable back for round number 2. Listen, Maestro, there's only one way this fight could have gone, and it was the weirdest way, of course.
Well, I beg to differ. I know it's crazy, but I saw Charles Okocha who was ready to trade punches, but all the time when he stepped forward to throw punches, Portable goes for his midriff, and you could see them locked in that WWE style of fighting. And I think that maybe Portable is sensing that he might lose the fight. Maybe that's why he's employing a different, like you said earlier.
Oh, he's back! Portable is back! He's coming down the ring! The superstar out on the top of the dais, marching his way to the squared circle.
Well, I hope he's not gone in to the back there to pick up some of his African magic, because he's always talking about that. And honestly, both boxers need to behave themselves. As usual, Portable likes to, get the fans, get everybody on his side.
He's doing interviews ringside. We got to get him inside the ring.
He's doing interviews in the middle of a boxing bout.
That's how good of a content creator he is. Portable engaging some aggression ringside.
They need to bring him into the ring.
We got to get him in. We got to direct this at Charles. We have to take this tornado that is Portable and throw him at the 50-year-old Charles Okocha.
And you can see some of the fans there, some of the bigger celebrities who he respects a lot, telling him you cannot walk out on all of us. Everybody, the whole world, not only Nigeria and Africa, but the whole world has been waiting for you. They need you to prove your mettle. You said so much in the build-up to this. Even yesterday, you did the same as well. You were all over the place.
Here's what's ridiculous. He won the first fight. Like, it's not as if he was flatlined 3 years ago. He was victorious, has fought way more than Charles in the last 3 years. He has every upside.
He's been the busier boxer.
He's coming back. He's coming back.
He has to be back.
We've got Dr. Spencer Fearon, who is saying Portable is coming back.
He said that he was a bit perturbed by what's going on, but since he's coming back, he's gonna walk Mr. Okocha.
Dr. Spencer, if he's perturbed by what's going on, he only has to blame himself. He was the one grappling and making it dirty.
He was making it dirty, but you know what? Remember this part here. This is real celebrity boxing, right? And it's got more spice than pepper sauce.
He's back inside the ring. Portable getting a little bit aggressive with a Bimbala Balagun.
And like I said earlier, he stands the risk of being disqualified. You need to listen to the referee. That's one of the instructions he dished out at the start of the fight. Obey my command at all times. Both boxers haven't really obeyed that command, and Portable stands the risk of losing his popularity with his fans.
They're booing the superstar who has been beloved all week long, but one round of breaking the rules might have broken his, to your point, reputation.
Absolutely, and of course he's handing the momentum and of course the affection and support to Charles Okocha, who's totally behaved himself after they were separated. He's gone to his corner, and then Portable storms out of the ring, but he's back now, and
the real question is, are we continuing or will it be called off? Obviously, this has been the most insane sequence of events, but I mean, they're both in the ring. I suppose we could pick up with it.
Everybody is talking to him, and they need to let him understand that this is not mixed martial arts. He needs to fight.
Uh-oh, he's coming out.
It's coming out again.
Coming out. Somebody grab him.
Coming out again.
Oh, he's up. Portable's down.
He keeps
Portable
losing his
has just
cool.
mounted. He's walked into the audience once again, this time with a different look in his eyes.
I don't know what he's doing there. He's gone on to the front of some major celebrities right there.
He's celebrating after securing 2 takedowns in a boxing match and walking out after the first round.
But he needs to go back to the ring. He needs to get back into the ring. If you want to prove yourself, you need to go back to the ring. You cannot be calling yourself the winner of a bout that you haven't completed. It's just total chaos. You can see the celebrities at the back telling him to get back into the ring, because we are all here for this bout. We want to see 2 Nigerian celebrities trade punches.
He exploded into popularity in 2021.
This is a major
Beat
thing.
Charles up in 2023. Now 3 years later, it seems as if Portable is just beating to his own drum in Lagos as Charles Okocha remains inside the center, waiting for his hand to be raised. But there's real question marks because he didn't beat Portable. Portable beat himself.
And that's exactly what we're saying right now. You hand over the victory to the other man, and you can see one of the celebrities there saying, you know what, you need to get into the ring. You need to get, if you want to fight. They're listening to him, and he's shaking his head. It's looking like he doesn't want to get into the ring.
I would love to know what's going through his mind right now.
Ben, I'm suspecting that Portable feels that he will lose this fight.
Well, it appears he has. Let's send it inside and find out whatever the heck the decision could be on this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is chaos in the ring, living through to the building. We do have a decision. And due to the fact that Portable abandoned the ring after the first round, we have a winner, Mr. Algorithm, Charles Super.
Charles Okocha, your winner by disqualification. Portable entered the ring for about 9 seconds and then exited the other side as Charles celebrates the redemption. Didn't earn it through the way of his fists, but either way, the result will go down as a victory.
Absolutely. You know, we talked about it earlier when he stepped out of the ring. We said if he doesn't return, it'll be victory by default for the one who calls himself the Phenomenal. He's also Mr. Algorithm, and I'm pretty sure, definitely, traction will be very high on this man right now. He could be setting himself up for a battle with Counter Efe, who actually subdued Portable the last time. I'm not sure what's going on in the minds of Ezekiel Adamu, the promoter, and of course the man at the top of Balmoral Group Promotions, but this is not a good omen for Portable.
I just have to say, this is the most wild turn of events that I have ever seen in a sanctioned combat sports setting. A wacky close to what's been a fantastic night of action here in Lagos that unfortunately, I think this will overshadow what was some amazing performances from Bassett Adebayo, Solomon Jafaru. This weirdness in the main event clouds it all.
Absolutely, but we still gotta wait to find out the boxes that will go home with those two absolutely lovely vehicles parked outside the arena. We need to find out, but we also said as well that of course one of those would most likely be Bassett Adebayo, who put up a fantastic knockout display, and then of course we'll have to find out who else will be joining in taking on those vehicles. Charles Okocha, how do you it's very bizarre. Without throwing a punch, you win a boxing bout. How does that happen?
Right place, right time for Charles Okocha, who has a really legendary story, right? Known for playing bad boy roles in the Nigerian Hollywood, was shot in 2019 allegedly, beat by Portable 3 years ago. Now, in the middle of 2026, he gets his hand raised by disqualification, and now Charles Okocha speaks with Jeff.
Okay, let's find a little bit of calm in all of this chaos. Charles Okocha, you did it.
Sure, to God be the glory. I just want to thank God for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, shout out to God Almighty first. And I just want to say shout out to all my team Algorithm, you know, worldwide way. Shout out to my coach international, Don Charles in London. I know you're watching me right now, you know what I'm saying? I know you're proud of me, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my coach right here, Femi, my coach here in Nigeria. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Sonny, my brother, that came through to support me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bet Nigeria, you know what I'm saying? We're truly number one, we're the best. Bet Nigeria, you're the best. The best betting company in the whole wide world. So please.
Charles, what on earth happened in that fight? It looked like there was a takedown, and then you were grappling, and then he left, and then he came back. What went on there?
Okay, the truth of the matter is I trained internationally and mine was professional. So what actually happened right here is not what I'm expecting. I thought we were boxing, but he came up with another tactics. You know, it's always that Gidigbo type shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's word for word. You know, we here, and it's all. That's it.
Dr. Easy, I mean, you've been promising us chaos all week. That was complete and utter carnage.
Complete chaos. I mean, it's disappointing Portable had to step out of the ring the way he did. Completely unacceptable. I mean, we wanted a clean fight, but we go again.
So what happens next? I mean, Portable, he came back. He didn't seem happy. Maybe he wants to fight Charles Okocha again. I don't know. Do we see a third fight?
Well, right now, I can't really promise we'll still a third fight with Charles Okocha and Portable, but I mean, congratulations to you, Charles. You worked really hard, and I think you deserve this win, absolutely. Congratulations, son. Thank you.
Yeah, Ezekiel, you're the blueprint. Keep doing what you're doing. When it comes to boxing, this man right here has really done some, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. Bless up.
Charles, will we see you in a boxing ring again? You've given us entertainment tonight.
Yeah, sure. I actually had more things I was supposed to do, but you know, you saw what happened right here is chaos, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, maybe my next fight, trust me, it's gonna be amazing on some type shit, yeah? Yeah.
You know, last time we were here, we saw Carter Efe. He looks like a good match for you. What do you think?
What do you say?
Carter Efe. Is that a fight you're interested in?
Yeah, Carter Efe. Yeah, I'm not running from anybody. If Carter comes, yeah, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Let's dig into it. Let's get it. I ain't scared of none of them. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Let's get it. Carter Efe, anybody, come through. Let's get it. You know how I do. You know how I do, nigga. You know how I do, nigga. Shit.
We know how you do. Easy, you know how he does as well. The future is bright for Charles Okocha.
Well, absolutely, Charles. So we'll have a conversation about who you want to fight next. Sure. I mean, there's a rematch with, there's a fight with Carter Efe as well, too. There's a few options we'll go as well, too. He trained well. Thank you to Moses Atama. Thank you to Daniel Dubois. Thank you to Bet Niger.
Right.
Thank you to GIG Logistics. Thank you to Fearless Energy. Thank you to GMH. Thank you to The Zone. Thank you to Hennessy. Thank you to all our sponsors. And thank you to EV Vehicles, EV Automobiles, Dr. Nedo Concord. Thank you very much. Thank you, E-Money. And thanks to everyone that's been here. Thank you very much, Steph Sani, as well, too. Great one.
Thank you. Final word to yourself.
And Lagos State Government, don't worry, let me just get this microphone, sorry. So, a special shout out to all our sponsors. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. Big shout out to The Zone, the global home of boxing. Thank you for putting Africa on the map. Thank you for showing up for Africa. Thank you, and promise, the next one is gonna get better. I keep saying it's not about perfection, it's about momentum, and we keep building back to back. The next one is gonna be crazier. I think the next one we've got a female celebrity fight, October 1st. So watch out for that female celebrity fight. And then we've got a lot more big shows on fight. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Charles Okocha. Thank you, Dr. Easley. Thank you. Well, come on, Charles Okocha, you are the winner. You've asked me if you can say one more thing.
Yeah, sure.
Go on.
Yeah, one more thing. I just want to say shout out to Moses Tuama, you know, for training me in London. Daniel Dubois, I just want to say shout out to you. Thank you, Don Charles. I see you. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you and thank you.
Brilliant stuff. Congratulations. Back to you.
Thank you, Deb Sani. Thank you, John McCormick. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Chris Glanville. Thank you, Sean Glanville.